Good evening and thank you for joining us. Carly, pretty disappointing for all the Chucks fans out there.
You know what? Maybe I should just stop wanting to go to the Chuck Wagon races so badly and they might have better luck. But no, unfortunately, again, this is a 4-day event. We did have a cancellation yesterday, and then now we know today that the entire race weekend is canceled in Cold Lake.
Well, certainly, Carly, we know that you're not to blame, and really, who is to blame, Gerard?
This guy!
No! I only call what I see, and what I see is that just as the cast was about to start, I had to change those pictures because it's beginning to drippity drip in the Midwest. Lloydminster is getting some coming from above, and we're just at 17 right now. In fact, we hit 18 just at about 1 o'clock. 72% is that humidity, and it's been going up during the course of the afternoon. The winds out of the northeast they are. So what we're looking at as we compare across the region, the Lakeland region, you guys have been overcast for the better part of it. In fact, had some showers during the middle of the morning for that 18 degrees Celsius that you're sitting at. For the Battlefords, it's continued to rain for the better part of the afternoon. In fact, under a rainfall warning as it is for that 15 degrees Celsius.
A 21-year-old man has been charged with first-degree murder in the death of a Lakeland area woman. Her body was found in an apartment building in Cold Lake 2 days ago. Xavier Joseph Gagnon is scheduled to appear at Cold Lake Provincial Court next Wednesday. The investigation continues with the help of staff from the Edmonton Major Crime Unit and Edmonton Forensic Identification Section. A man was stabbed in the neck in North Battleford yesterday. RCMP were called to the Battlefords Union Hospital just before 5 p.m. because a 19-year-old man had a superficial wound to his neck. The victim was treated and released, but is refusing to cooperate with police. The incident is believed to have occurred in the 1200 block of 99th Street. The investigation continues, and if you or anyone you know has information about this case, please contact the Battlefords RCMP. A family with 2 small children is safe after someone started the Dewberry Hotel on fire. On Tuesday around 3:15 in the morning, emergency crews were dispatched to the blaze at the hotel. Investigators say it appears someone threw a Molotov cocktail through the front window, which lit the inner wall and floor on fire. The family was asleep upstairs at the time, but escaped uninjured. Fire crews were able to prevent major damage. However, investigators say the potential for total loss of property or life cannot be overlooked. RCMP are now asking for your help. Contact the Kitscotty Detachment or Crime Stoppers if you have any information about this arson. Homelessness is usually associated with bigger cities and larger populations. But as Mike Baden explains, there are people in this very region who don't always have a place to call home. That's what led to a meeting today that brought concerned residents of the community and local business owners together to try to solve that growing problem.
The meeting was focused on what can be done to make Lloydminster a safer place to live.
This is a great meeting to make the community aware of the problem that we have in Lloydminster with the homeless people and to come to some solutions to help these people. We want to make Lloydminster a safe community for the homeless people as well as for all the businesses and citizens of Lloydminster.
Business owners are especially concerned for staff who work in close proximity to alleyways that are frequently visited by loiterers.
Lots of loitering. People come along and they'll sit at the back of our store there, and sometimes that creates issues for us with customers picking up product out of our back door and us loading things.
With sunshine now in the air, the homeless count in the border city is not expected to drop anytime soon.
In the summer months, we do notice a lot more calls for disturbances of intoxicated persons or persons that are homeless living behind back alleys, behind businesses, because they come from other communities close to Lloydminster, because there's lots of amenities here for them.
But it's not all bad news. The Lloydminster Men's Shelter has been open for just over 3 years now, and there has been a lot of positive change in recent months.
We have 11 clients there last night. Out of that 11 clients, there's 7 of them that are working, which has been a huge change. Motivated to go out and look for work.
If you are having problems with a homeless person, the local RCMP are encouraging the public to contact them first. Mike Baden, Newcap News.
The medical department that brings life into this world got a little shot of life of its own today. It was the ribbon-cutting ceremony of the newly renovated maternity patient lounge at the Lloydminster Hospital. Jack Haskins was there for the grand reopening and brings us the details.
Project's been on the go for almost a year in first developing it, talking to Walmart about whether they would be willing to support it and sponsor it, as well as just the design and putting all the elements together to do that. So it's pretty exciting to have it ready to go and ready to be used in the hospital.
Unlike what you see here, the old lounge was an eyesore and didn't meet the needs of the patients. Prior to the renovations, our lounge was not an enjoyable place to be. It was not child-friendly, patient-friendly.
The renovations were made possible because of the generosity of Walmart, which donated $25,000 towards the cause.
We're all about giving back to the community, and when it involves children and obviously parents, and being a parent myself, and we really wanted to be involved in this, and so it was a very simple decision.
Jan Palmer has been a nurse in the maternity department for 15 years. She knows how much of an impact the new and improved lounge will make.
Some of our patients are here sometimes for a while prior to delivering, and so if they can get out and do some fresh air close to our ward, that's perfect.
Jack Haskins, Newcap News.
After the break, we'll see how motorcyclists are taking over the Border City, and also how students at One Border City High School are stoked to have technology taking over their classrooms.